very pleased to have on the line with us the Attorney General of the great state of Maryland, Brian Frosch. General Frosch, is that the appropriate title for you, sir?
I guess it is. Brian will do, though.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I understand that one of the issues that you are most concerned about is, or two of them, environmental protection and gun control. Can you tell us a little bit about what you've been doing in those areas and where you think the party is going with these things?
Well, I think the Democratic Party is on the right path on both issues. I mean, in sharp contrast to the Republican Party, whose platform denies climate change science, and they do advocate clean coal, whatever that is. But the Democratic Party is addressing climate change, and we're making the right steps on gun violence. I mean, again, the Republican platform is opposed to gun licensing or registration. They are opposed to bans on military-style assault weapons and large-capacity magazines. And you don't have to be a Democrat to see that guns are wreaking havoc all over the country. And our party is for reasonable restrictions on guns, like banning military-style assault weapons.
Yeah. It just seems common sense stuff. You're a Democrat. You're there at the DNC. What's your sense of how the convention is going today?
I think it's been going great. I thought it was very inspiring last night, especially Michelle Obama. I think she was terrific.
Yes.
I'm for her for president someday. I think she'd be terrific.
Me too.
Great tradition of first ladies becoming president. She can be the second.
She could. I mean, I have a feeling that after that speech last night, she could have won. She could have won the election.
Absolutely.
It was absolutely brilliant.
Yes.
You authored some important environmental laws, and as well as the Maryland Recycling Act, if my notes are correct here.
Yes.
You were a legislator before you became Attorney General?
Yes, I was a legislator. I was in the Maryland Senate for 20 years before I was elected Attorney General. And I was the sponsor of legislation, not only the Maryland Recycling Act, but legislation to ban drilling for oil and gas in the Chesapeake Bay, which I think has stood us in very good stead. Chesapeake Bay is the center of our state. It's an environmental treasure. It's gradually making a comeback due to very, very serious efforts we've made to cut down on pollution.
Right.
I don't think we can count on the Republicans to help us out much on that count.
No. If anything, they would like more pollution because, hey, it's more profitable for the Koch brothers and other polluters. We're talking with Brian Frosch. He's the Attorney General for the great state of Maryland. Sir, you've been a state senator. You're now the Attorney General. The next state over is Virginia. Have you had any interactions with or gotten to know Tim Kaine over the years?
I've gotten to know him just a little bit. He's a very impressive guy. He's very articulate. I think he'll be a great spokesman for the Democratic Party. I think he'll be a terrific vice president. He's got a wealth of experience as a governor and a senator. And he's a very, very smart guy from a purple state, and I think he will serve the party very well.
Yeah. What would you say to progressives who are concerned that he's not Elizabeth Warren, basically?
Who is Elizabeth?
Yeah.
I mean, many of us aspire to that, but few achieve it. I think Tim Kaine has a solid record of being a progressive governor and a progressive senator. And I think that all of us in the party ought to feel comfortable with someone of his ability and someone as articulate, eloquent as he is.
Yeah. Brian Frosch, the Attorney General for the great state of Maryland. Sir, thank you so much for being with us today.
It's a pleasure. Thanks a lot.
General Frosch, great talking with you. Thank you so much for dropping by.
To watch more clips from our programs, hit the Watch More Videos button over here. And please be sure to hit the handy-dandy subscribe button so you'll always be up to date. Tag, you're it.